and welcome to today's YouTube episode. On today's sewing adventure, I'm going to be sharing some fabric purchases that I've made recently. I'm going to be sharing some recent makes with you, and I'm also going to be sharing a work in progress as well. So let's get started. So I'm just jumping on quickly today to share with you what's been happening in my sewing room recently, to give you a little bit of an update. So let me know in the comments box below what you think of any of the things that I share with you today. You know that I always love to hear from you. So for today's YouTube episode, I am wearing this. This is the Patina blouse by Friday Pattern Company. I've had this one made up for a while. This is a really good one because it's got the lovely short sleeves, so it's perfect for summer. I also added the yellow rickrack around the collar just so that the collar could stand out a little bit more, and I really enjoy wearing this one. It's perfect. It's made from a cotton that I got from Fabrics Galore in London. So some of you may have noticed that I haven't been on YouTube in the last couple of weeks. That is because my work routine has changed, so I haven't had quite as much time as I usually would to film YouTube. I've been a bit busier at work, but I have been sewing in the evenings and at the weekends, and I've also bought some fabrics, and they're the ones that I'm going to be showing to you today. So let's get started with the fabrics. I have them here in front of me. These are the ones I'm going to be talking to you about today. And the first one is this gorgeous rib knit fabric that I got at Backstitch. Now I actually went to visit the Backstitch shop in North London at the weekend, and I was there buying other things, but I also bought this for myself. It is really lovely and really soft, and what I'm going to make from this one is the True Bias Zoey tank. If you've watched my YouTube before, you will know that I really like the Zoey tank pattern. It is a great layering garment, but it's also good on its own as a vest top when the weather is really, really warm. So that is the plan that I have for that one. Now the Zoey tank, I have the sizes written down here in front of me. So it goes from a size 0, which is an 82 centimeter bust, to a size 32, which is a 151 centimeter bust. So that is the True Bias Zoey tank that I will be making from this gorgeous fabric. Now the next fabric that I have to show you is this. Now this is from Backstitch Shop, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and when I saw it I just really had to buy it. I bought this one online. It's this lovely viscose fabric. I think it's like a viscose twill actually, but it's got these gorgeous plant leaves on it, and it's obviously got a black background with green, and then it's got some lovely kind of hints of coral pink in there as well, which I really, really like. Now I haven't decided what I'm going to make with this one yet, but I am thinking that I will make either the Paper Theory patterns, the Olya shirt, I really like the Olya shirt, or a Tilly and the Buttons Lyra dress. So they are the two options that I have for that one at the moment. I haven't quite decided. I feel like it's not so much of a summery fabric. It's more of kind of an autumn-winter fabric just because it's a bit darker. But I do really love it. I love green, and I love the gorgeous leaf shapes on it as well. Now the next fabric that I'm going to share with you today is this lovely cotton viscose fabric that I got from Fabric Godmother, and you can see it's so lovely and soft to touch, and it's got this really cute kind of striped, it's called daisy print on it, and it's the dead stock fabric from Fabric Godmother. So I really, really like that one, and I'm thinking I'm definitely going to make an Olya shirt out of it. And what I really like about this one is that it keeps its colour on both sides. You know how sometimes fabric, especially the viscose fabrics, they're kind of white on the inside, and then the printed side is the print colour obviously, but this one actually kind of retains the colour on both sides. It's really, really beautiful, and I think that that would make a really lovely shirt. So I'm thinking at the moment the Olya shirt. Now I did get the measurements for the Olya shirt. They are in my book, and it goes from a size 6, which is an 80 centimeter bust, to a size 28, which is a 142 centimeter bust. So quite size inclusive, that one. And yeah, I think that that would look really nice kind of all year round, because it's nice and thin and light, the fabric, but then also if I layered it up in winter, then that would work as well. So that is the third fabric that I have purchased. The last one I'm going to talk to you about is this stretch, and it is a twill fabric, kind of like a stretch drill almost. And what I wanted to make from this one, this is also from Fabric Godmother, it's in this lovely navy colour, and it's just got an ever so slight stretch to it. What I wanted to make from this fabric was the Sew Over It Ultimate Trousers. Now I have made the ultimate trousers a few times before. I've never made the ultimate trousers with the waistband, and there is a really lovely tutorial for that on the Sew Over It website and their YouTube channel as well. I'll put a link to that below. But yeah, so I want to make the trousers with the waistband because I think that would be really lovely. This is kind of like a more formal, more dressy fabric for those trousers. In the past I've made them from kind of fun prints, and I've also made a denim pair as well, but I think that they will be really nice and comfortable as well because they've got that slight stretch percentage in them too. So that is the plan that I have for this fabric. Now I did look up this size range for the ultimate trousers, and I can't find it in my book. Where are they? Ultimate, oh, there we go. So they go from a size 6, which is an 86 centimeter hip, and then they go to a size 30, which is a 127 centimeter hip. So that is that fabric there. Now, another thing that I bought recently was a little bit of a treat. It's not fabric, but it's this really beautiful, can you see it? It's a necklace, and it's made by a person called Layla Amber. This is the tag here, and it is called I think it's called the Shelf Collection, but what it is it's made out of plywood, and then Layla Amber paints them. So that's really beautiful, and as you can see, it's got a sewing machine on it, and then it's got the little stack to the side which says buttons and pins, and then it's got some flowers and some plants, which is very much my sewing vibe. So I'm really pleased that I got that one. I can't wait to wear that one. It's absolutely stunning, and I think as well that that will really match my fabric that I got from Fabric Godmother. I think that that will be a really nice pair, but also this necklace will go with many of my other clothes as well. So that was like a little treat for me. Now at the beginning I said that I would share with you some makes that I've been making recently. One of them is a work in progress, it's almost finished but not quite, and the other two are finished makes. So I will start with this one. This is the Matchy Sewing Company Weekend Chore Shorts. So a while ago, if you've watched it, you might remember I showed you a curtain that I got in a charity shop for £4, and I made these lovely shorts using that curtain. And what I love about the Weekend Chore Shorts is they've got pockets at the front and pockets at the back on both sides, so loads of lovely room, pockets in there. What I also really like about the Matchy Sewing Company is that their patterns have these really gorgeous details. So if you have a look down there, you can see they've got these lovely kind of top stitching details around the pockets and around the front and back seams. So just a really super fun construction there. And so that I know the back from the front, I put this Paige Joanna Me Made tag, and that really is, I like that tag. It matches the shorts of course, but that really is just to show front from back, because otherwise I'm not quite sure how you'd tell, because they are very similar. But yes, that is them. Elasticated waist, very good for summer, very practical, great for dog walking, and only £4 if you don't include the pattern, and made from a curtain, so what more could you want? So that is the Weekend Chore Shorts. The next make that I have finished is also a Matchy Sewing Company, and it is these gorgeous trousers, which I also talked about recently on my YouTube, and these are the recess play pants. Now the thing I love the most about the recess play pants is this gorgeous little cuff at the bottom of the ankle. So it's got a cute little elasticated ankle cuff there, and I love that. Also, I really like the opportunity here for colour blocking, so I have used this really lovely linen fabric that I got from Zoey Sunshine, and then again this is part curtain. This is a curtain that I got from eBay, and there's no tag on the inside of these because it's quite obvious what the front and the back is, but I did put a patch pocket on the back, and then I used the Kylie and the Machine original side seam tag to pop into there. Again, really gorgeous details for top stitching all through the pattern. Really, really lovely, or can you see, really, really lovely details, and super fun construction, super fun to make. Now, the Matchy Sewing Company, I have got the measurements for these. They go from an extra small, which is an 86 to 89 centimeter hip, and then they go to 6XL, which is a 165 to 170 centimeter hip, so size inclusive there as well. So really great pattern, and super pleased that I have made both the shorts and the trousers as well. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you today is a work in progress. It is not quite finished, but what it is it's my Merchant and Mills Heroine jeans. Now, I really love this pattern. I think that this is a super flattering jeans pattern. It's a high waist, it's a non-stretch, and it is kind of quite a wide leg. If I show you that, it's a wide leg jeans pattern, which I'm not used to because I'm used to making the Megan Nielsen Ash jeans, which are stretch and they are kind of like a skinny jean, they're tight fitting. So I really like the fit of these. I think they're really lovely, and I'm super pleased that I decided to make them. Now, I haven't yet finished. I've still got to add the button, and then I've still got to take the hem up. Now, there's quite a lot to take from the hem there. But I've pinned it in place to the length I want, so obviously I'll cut it a bit shorter and then I'll hem them, and then they will be finished. Now, I decided to make these for my August Aurifil Threads challenge. So, the threads that I used was this one, and this was to put the jeans together, so this was kind of the thread that stitched everything together, and this is a 40 weight thread. So that is a blue 40 weight thread, and that was kind of to construct, to piece everything together. And then what I used for the top stitching was this kind of cream, it's an off-white colour rather than the traditional denim colour, and this is actually a 12 weight thread. So you can use this one in your sewing machine for top stitching. So the top stitching, you can see, is all white, and I'm really pleased that I decided to do that. Now, with the Heroine jeans, they come with a straight waistband. That is the pattern piece. But when I made a toile with the straight waistband, it stuck out a lot at the back on me. So I decided to use the curved waistband from the Megan Nielsen Ash jeans, and I have found that that has actually worked really well, and they fit very nicely, so I'm super pleased I decided to do that. I also followed the Megan Nielsen Ash jeans belt loop construction rather than the actual Heroine jeans belt loop construction, just because I was more familiar with it, and I think because I changed the waistband slightly, it didn't, I don't think it would have worked for me, but that's okay because I still like the belt loops and I still think that they look really good. So that is kind of like a close-up of the top stitching there. Super impressed with that. I have also, you can probably see, I've added some little details, and there's more details on the inside and the other back pocket that I will be sharing later as part of the Aurifil Threads challenge. But I'm really excited to have another pair of jeans. These are really lovely, and I do think it won't be long until I make another pair of these jeans, maybe in a darker denim, because I'm super impressed with the fit and I'm really pleased with how they turned out, and it's a different style for me and I like that as well. So I'm really looking forward to wearing these. And yeah, so that was the Merchant and Mills Heroine jeans. Really great pattern. And also I wanted to say, originally I said I might film some of the more tricky parts to share with you, But the fly construction was actually really good. It's the best. I've made quite a few pairs of jeans and things. There's some of my embroidery detail there on the inside. I did really enjoy the way that these the fly was constructed on these. So if I do make them again, which I think I probably will, I will be sharing those details with you on here, because I think that's probably the best way that I've constructed a fly. Yeah, so heroine jeans, really great pattern. Also, I'd just like to let you know that the skirts that I made for my nieces, Audrey and Sophie, that's their names, they really like the skirt. So I made a pink and a purple gingham skirt for them, and they really liked them and they enjoyed wearing them. So I'm pleased you like them, girls, and I hope you enjoy wearing them for a very long time. So that is it for today's YouTube episode. It was just a quick one to share a few of the things I've been buying, some of my plans, and also what I've been making as well. So thank you so much for watching today. If you could like this clip, I'd really appreciate that. And also if you could subscribe to my channel and you haven't done so already, that would be great as well. If you have already subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And it's great to have you here regularly. I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you here again soon.